Should people pay to use the subway?
No.
Should be cheaper if you need it for work.
I think generally, if people want to jump, that's sort of on them.
I did pay, I swear. I swear. It's going really slow.
This is a Rambutan.
That is my commute every day. On a good day, it's gonna take me 45 minutes. On a bad day, an hour or more. But fare evasion, it's completely out of control, and according to this article, it's gonna cost the city $500 million. And according to a recent study, 12% of subway riders and 1 in 3 bus riders are not paying their fares. He just went under. And it's totally not worth it. The tickets range from $50 to $100. This is a Metro card. Each ride is $2.75, but if you get it unlimited, it brings the cost down a little bit. Now, this is a great example of a station that has absolutely no security. There might be a camera here. Okay, there's a camera right up there. But look at this. You can just walk downstairs. There's no attendant. There's no security at all, and people just go right through this. People that were caught on security cameras evading the fares, these were people carrying designer luxury items, well-dressed. They looked like they could have paid the fare. They had the money for that nice stuff. Designer clothes, designer handbags, shopping bags, $7 lattes. The MTA is gonna have to do something.
Watch your show.
Oh, awesome. Thanks. Nice to meet you. So, do you take the subway or do you take the train?
Normally the subway.
Normally the subway. Yeah. Do you think it's a problem that people take the subway without paying for it?
I think generally, if people want to jump, that's sort of on them.
Yeah, it's hard to like feel any conviction in your soul if somebody else jumps, even if you pay, when you experience how great it is for yourself on a regular basis.
Yeah, of course.
But some transit centers are better prepared for this than others. This is Grand Central Terminal. It's also insanely busy. There is a ton of traffic here, and that's because in addition to regular subway, we've got actual trains and railroad lines running through here. Security here is also really tight. It looks like we've got military and local police. I'm not sure if they're transit police or if there's a difference. In fact, it's so big the police need these things to get around. I bet that thing is fun to drive. And it would be my guess that since this is so well policed, there's not too much going on here that would raise any eyebrows. Although I've gotten in trouble here before for putting my camera on the ground. They have a no tripods rule, which makes sense. You don't want anybody to trip. Is it giving out too many free rides?
No free ride at all.
Oh man, I thought it was my lucky day. No. It's pretty cool. I guess that's how they work. So right away, very brightly lit, lots of foot traffic, and there's a lot of people that work for the MTA that are down here keeping an eye on things. You also have the attended station booth. That's a good thing if it's your goal to convince people to pay the fare, and that seems to be what the MTA wants. Do you like my new secret office?
Yes, I like it better.
I'm over here so that I don't bother people who actually need to get work done.
I came in the other day, I thought you might be sleeping behind there. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what? I could sleep back here and no one would see me. According to this article, the MTA wants to crack down on fare evasion, but they want to do it in a way that gets people to pay. It also says they don't want to put people in jail. That's good. They're talking about upgrading station gates. This is a much better deal. There's really no way in unless you either go through the emergency door, which you'll need to be an employee to use, And the theory is that if you crack down on minor infractions, people will overall feel safer using the system. That's probably true. So far this year, there have been 664 transit crimes. That's 67% more than last year. And unfortunately, New York's insanely expensive. If people have to choose between paying money to get on the train, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And getting to work where they earn a living, it's a tough choice. What are you gonna do?
These turnstiles are good. They should stay with these turnstiles.
Now, what do you think the answer is for somebody who maybe doesn't have a lot of money, they can't afford the train and they have to go to work? What do you tell that person? I don't have a good answer for that.
I'll speak to the station agent. Talk to the station agent.
Okay.
And don't do the fare evasion thing. It's not good.
The trick to making your own coffee is super hot water. That's why I heat the boiling water that we have. I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea that people who are drinking Starbucks coffee are getting on the subway for free while I'm suffering making my own. Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Question for you. Should people pay to use the subway?
No, people shouldn't pay to ride the subway.
How do we get a subway that works and is like good if it's also free? How do we do both?
I mean, isn't that what taxes are for?
True. Okay.
At least reduce the price.
So maybe we should just pay more taxes, but everybody should get in. Then my question is, what do we do about those people from New Jersey that are going to come here and ride our subway?
Okay, that's a whole different thing.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I bought the sink sprayer just because
You
of
brought a sink sprayer because of me? That's awesome. Is there a subway in Argentina?
Yes, there is.
Is it free or no?
No, but it's very cheap.
Do you think the one here in New York should be cheaper?
Should be cheaper if you need it for work or to go to school or whatever.
True. I think we can all agree that it's probably way more expensive than it should be, and definitely the value isn't there. Like, I don't have a problem buying something that's expensive if I'm gonna get a lot out of it, but when you go into the train and it's just in the condition that it's in. But the train beats City Bike. Look, all the bikes are here. It's rush hour, but you know what? It rained today. Look, you can see the water. And I got a bike of my own now, thanks to one of you who sent it to me, and I wasn't gonna ride around today. No way, I'd get soaked. But I know that most of you who've watched this are smarter than I am. Definitely those of you who have subscribed. So let me know down below, what do you think? Have you heard any good arguments for or against fixing this mess? I really appreciate your answer.
Nice to meet you.
I do, because there's a lot of people in New York that think that it's a big conversation. I'll see you in the next video.